I've never been a fan of the back end of these bikes. I always thought they looked weird with that little skirt on there. And then when I ended up buying the 2019, before the bikes even got released, the color book got out, I ordered that specific colored bike the next day, not knowing it was gonna get a GTS, it was gonna get the extended bags, all that different stuff. I did not want the extended bags, but I was not about to pay for them to paint a regular set of bags. It's time to delete the tail. So to do that, one of the things that we're gonna need is this part from Custom Dynamics. The part number on this is 210-2633. This is to eliminate the TRIBAR. Taking that off there, getting rid of it, you're gonna need this to put that wiring back together so everything functions properly. Now, if you own a gloss bike, more than likely, this isn't a big deal. For us matte owners, this area might be riding on the fender. We might get a little bit of rubbing to the paint because of this. So if you plan to do this, maybe do it early on in the bike's life. To start, there should be 3 bolts. I think you can see that one. There's the other one and that one right there. So I'm gonna get those 3 taken off here. You just need to be unplugged back in there, and the TRIBAR and everything will come out with it. All right, so we can see that it's away from the fender. All right, so we got something on the back here. Now that wiring's loose. This dent may be too big for it to come off of there. I don't think there's any, it's moving quite well. All right, all it took was a little bit of force getting it out of there. There is some clips right here that you need to let loose. Pull the wiring off the TRIBAR. All right. The mullet is officially gone. Okay, so this plate here is held on by double-sided tape. All right, so you can see in there where the double-sided tape corresponds with the bracket. All I did is take this blue pry tool, get underneath here. I use the bolt as leverage to get in here and just cut it like that. Same thing up here. Once I got that one out, just cut it. And that's how I got that out of there. Not quite sure what to do with the holes, to be quite honest with you, but we'll figure something else out. And of course, the bag's gonna be back here, so they're hardly gonna be visible anyways. All right, so I may not show you the entire process, but I will show you the end result and how I ended up having to run this, put that Custom Dynamics part in here, and then hook the factory harness back in. All right guys, so what I ended up doing is I ended up just drilling holes in this bracket. I put one hole to capture these 2 connectors for the TRIBAR eliminator harness, and then put 4 holes here so I could secure the wiring that runs in here and keep it out of the tire. All right, so then we move on. I got the wire tucked up over here and then run to the factory locations. This is where your antenna and your taillight harness would run in these little clips. And then if you've ever seen the zip tie right here, this holds your antenna and your taillight harness to the frame, and then obviously the taillight harness comes up here. The harness I've actually eliminated from there. You can see the plug. There's nothing on the end of it right there. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for the mullet delete. If you got any questions on this delete, let me know. Remember, the V Twinkie, we build it to ride.